Here we go. So let the journey begin with a hill, with a demand, not for the faint-hearted.
Not for the faint-hearted, but for the valiant and noble traveller.
Here we are, a descendant of Don Quixote and an Irish reincarnation of Sancho Panza.
Their quest transported through time and reality to begin again in an alien landscape.
We will walk from the place you located your heart in North Liverpool, at the top of Everton Park, to mine in Tuebrook, having to walk the bleak space in between.
Are you messing? Can't we just have a nice walk in the park for a bit and then maybe go and get some chips?
This is the quest, the impossible dream what lead us to glory.
Okay. The impossible dream what leads us to glory. Chipbrook, here we come.
There are three elements in the structure in the sense, so it's me and Mark in dialogue, and me and Mark as individuals with our own journeys, and then the landscape through which we are walking, and it's in this kind of us in relationship to the landscape and having to negotiate between us what's the position we occupy in relationship to the landscape. That is very important. So
yeah,
it's like we are like three people in a sense, three different characters that are constantly in dialogue, and we can't just fall into a absolute fantasy of what a relationship is like we could do if we were just doing an individual journey. And probably we will have been, my journey will have been totally whatever, a philosophical, emotional consideration, and yours will have been very factual and Irish, and but in this way we actually couldn't do that because we were cutting each other, and we were kind of
you're prevented from kind of falling into your own worst excesses and becoming wrapped up in your own obsession.
The water tower is probably some kind of time portal, because if you want to travel through time, you need somewhere that stays the same to come and go from, don't you? Otherwise, you might fall down a hole that wasn't there before. Listen to the building. Listen to it. Did you hear that?
the meals and the ends cannot be separated.
Yeah.
So let's say that the ends is to produce all these multiple audio journeys that actually then people can experience and rethink the relationship to the area and the relationship with migration or with different, groups of people that are kind of sometimes marginalized. And at the same time, that the process that happens is totally, it's full of integrity, and it's actually helping those same groups to find their voice. And in a sense, in doing that, in a sense, the means and the ends can't be separated in any part of the process.
I really love Everton Park, and I always have done since I kind of discovered it and moved to that part of Liverpool. And then my other favourite bit is, for some reason that I don't understand, the alley behind the tobacco factory.
Mm-hmm.
That little alleyway, and it's kind of broken down, horrible, junky, kind of run down, rusty.
Yeah.
There's just a feel to it that's brilliant. You walk off the street and you're in this little space, and then it's over again.
Yeah.
It's just a moment.
Chapter 11. After being reborn, our heroes discover there is what seems a never-ending journey ahead, and can't or don't really want to talk about it. An abstract meditation on the hostile nature of urban spaces ensues.
Getting beyond a simplistic view of community art as something which kind of rescues people who are, having this terrible time, and viewing it in a more positive light as something which is building community in a sense that acknowledges the community already exists, but there are other kinds of community, and that you can have a community of people who are perfectly happy, and they can have another community on top of that that's also great or better. It can be another network of people communicating with each other that goes beyond their tribal or geographical or ethnic boundaries. And that those kind of communities that can open stuff up for everybody, and that can really enrich a kind of environment.
So this notion of alternative communities populating the landscape, and those will be like in dialogue with each other, and
you don't throw away anything you've already got, but you build on what you've got, and you know. Yeah, create more links. It's like as if it, the area was a brain, and then you are just starting creating more
links
neurons
across
start firing.
And more complexity. Something.